The curtains had been closed for days, the dishes gathered by the sink. I had stopped opening the messages because I did not know what to think. The night felt longer than the others. Every hour moved too slow. I stood beside the bedroom window, wondering where a person goes. Then my sister called at midnight, though I never heard it ring. She left a message saying, "Please call back, no matter anything." I listened twice without replying, then a third time from the floor. Her voice said, "Stay until the sunrise. We can talk about tomorrow. Stay until the sun comes up. You do not need to solve your life. Stay until the sun comes up. Let somebody share the night. When hope is only one thin thread, that thread may still be strong enough. You do not need a promise forever. Stay until the sun comes up. I pressed her number with my thumb and waited through the sound. When she answered, I said nothing, but she did not put the phone down. She talked about our grandmother and the dog we had as kids. She kept speaking of small memories until I wanted to exist. At 3, she started humming a hymn my mother used to sing. I did not join the melody, but I listened to everything. Stay until the sun comes up. You do not need to solve your life. Stay until the sun comes up. Let somebody share the night. When hope is only one thin thread, that thread may still be strong enough. You do not need to promise forever. Stay until the sun comes up. God, I cannot promise next December. Then give him only this next breath. I cannot see beyond the morning. Then morning is enough for now. Mercy does not always ask us for a lifetime all at once. Sometimes mercy only whispers, stay until the sun comes up. Stay until the sun comes up. You do not need to solve your life. Stay until the sun comes up. Let somebody share the night. When hope is only one thin thread, that thread may still be strong enough. You do not need to promise forever. Stay until the sun comes up. The curtains change from black to gray while my sister stayed with me. I had not found my whole tomorrow, but I remain to see. The church door was still unlocked, though Sunday service had been done. Dust was floating through the colored glass in the fading afternoon sun. I chose the pew behind the others, where nobody knew my name. I had not come to sing or praise you, I had only come to bring my shame. The pulpit stood in heavy silence. The piano lid was closed. I wondered if you still remembered a heart that wandered from the road. You met me in the empty pew when I had nothing left to prove. No choir sang, no preacher spoke, but something in my spirit moved. I thought I had to find my way before I could come back to you. But grace was waiting in the silence. You met me in the empty pew. I told you where my faith had faltered. I told you what I could not mend. I told you how I blamed the heavens when I buried my old friend. I said I know the words of Scripture, but tonight they feel so far. Then sunlight crossed the wooden floor and rested gently where you are. It did not answer every question, it did not take the memory away, but my breathing became slower as I finally chose to stay. You met me in the empty pew when I had nothing left to prove. No choir sang, no preacher spoke, but something in my spirit moved. Silence. You met me in the empty pew. Maybe faith is not a feeling. Maybe hope can whisper low. Maybe healing starts by sitting when you do not know where else to go. Maybe you were never distant. Maybe grief had filled my view. Maybe all along you waited right beside that empty pew. You met me in the empty pew, and let me tell the honest truth. No choir sang, no preacher spoke, but mercy made my heart a room. I did not have to fix my faith before You met me in the empty pew. The sun went down behind the windows. The room grew dim and blue, but I did not leave there lonely. You met me in the empty pew. I moved 3 towns from where they knew me. Changed my number, changed my name. Took an apartment near the highway where nobody asked from where I came. I had left the church behind me, left the prayers I used to know. I thought distance could erase every seed my mother sowed. Then a letter came one Tuesday with no return address. Only 7 words across the paper: Grace still knows where you live. Grace found my address, though I never sent a sign. Grace crossed every road I traveled and arrived there right on time. I had changed the locks and numbers I had hidden from my past, but mercy never lost the map. Grace found my address. Inside the envelope was nothing but the sentence and a page from the Bible Mama carried before she passed away. I knew the fold along the corner, I knew the stain beside the line. The verse spoke about the wanderer and the shepherd who would find. I sat down beside the doorway with the letter in my hands. For the first time in 10 winters, I said, God, here I am. Grace found my address, though I never sent a sign. Grace crossed every road I traveled and arrived there right on time. I had changed the locks and numbers I had hidden from my past, but mercy never lost the map. Grace found my address. You did not wait outside in anger. You did not list the years I ran. You entered through one simple sentence written by a loving hand. I had believed that being distant meant your memory would fade, but no apartment road or failure could remove the name you gave. So I opened every curtain, let the afternoon come in. Grace had found the place I lived and asked my heart to live again. Grace knows the road. Grace knows the road. Grace knows the name. Grace finds the lost and calls again. Grace found my address, found my Mercy never lost the map. Grace found my address. The letter rests beside my Bible in the apartment near the road. And every morning when I see it, I remember I was found. She asked me in the church parking lot how I had been doing. I opened up my mouth to say I'm fine, just busy moving. The answer waited on my tongue, the same one I had used for weeks. But something in her patient eyes made lying feel too hard to keep. So I looked down at the pavement, at the cracks beneath my feet, and said, honestly, I'm tired in a way that sleep cannot reach. I almost said I was fine. I almost hit one more time. I almost carried all this sorrow back across another night. But mercy waited in the question and gave the truth a place to land. I almost said I was fine, then someone took me by the hand. She did not offer 10 solutions. She did not quote a dozen lines. She opened up the passenger door and sat beside me for a while. The rain began against the windshield, soft and steady on the glass. She said, you do not need to hurry. Tell me only what you can. I told her how the mornings frightened me, how it didn't feel like work, how I had stopped returning calls because I had no words. I almost said I was fine. I almost hit one more time. I almost carried all this sorrow back across another night. But mercy waited in the question and gave the truth a place to land. I almost said I was fine, then someone took me by the hand. Maybe healing starts with honesty before it ever feels like hope. Maybe faith is letting someone see the burden that you hold. You did not meet me through an answer. You met me through a listening friend who did not try to rush the story or decide how it should end. Give me courage for tomorrow when another person asks. Let me choose the truthful sentence instead of reaching for the mask. I almost said I was fine, but grace interrupted the line. I almost carried all this sorrow back across another night. Mercy waited in the question and gave the truth a place to stand. I almost said I was fine, then you reached me through her hands. The rain stopped in the parking lot before we said goodbye. She asked me if she could call tomorrow. and this time I did not lie.
The fuel light came on near the county line, and I did not know the road. I had been driving without direction, just to keep from going home. The radio lost its signal, the fields turned black and white. I had spent 3 months avoiding every truth I held inside. There was a sign beside the highway with one arrow pointing east. I pulled over near a cornfield and finally turned off the key. Give me one more mile toward home. I do not need the whole road shown, just enough light for the next white line, just enough grace for this heart of mine. I have been lost by my own choosing, but I am tired of moving alone. Give me one more mile toward home. One more mile toward home. I had left after my father's funeral, angry at the words they said. People talked about your purpose while I stared at the flowers near his head. I could not worship through the questions, so I packed and drove away. But distance never gave an answer, it only changed the names of streets. There beside that empty highway, I said, God, I am still mad. And the honesty felt cleaner than the faith I tried to act. Give me one more mile toward home. I do not need the whole road shown, just enough light for the next white line, just enough grace for this heart of mine. I have been lost by my own choosing, but I am tired of moving alone. Give me one more mile toward home. One more mile toward home. Do not ask me for a promise that I will never doubt again. I can only turn the engine and begin where I have been. Maybe home is not an answer, maybe home is choosing truth. Maybe faith begins by driving back toward what I ran from. Keep the headlights on the pavement, keep my hands steady and slow. I do not need to see the doorway, just one more mile toward home. Give me one more mile toward home. I do not need the whole road shown, one more mile toward home. The fuel light stayed on near the county line, but a station came in view, and somewhere past the eastern fields, the morning started breaking through. I still set 2 cups on Sunday morning before I remember she is gone. One beside the open newspaper, one where hers had always belonged. The chair across from me stays empty, but I never move it from its place. Some mornings I can drink in silence, some mornings I still see her face. We had talked about a little house with a porch and room for children. Now the future we had spoken of is packed inside 2 cardboard boxes. I know a broken plan is not a broken life, but knowing does not make it hurt less tonight. Meet me in the chair across from me, where the missing feels too real, where I keep expecting footsteps that the hallway will not give. Sit with me inside the ending, do not rush me toward relief. Meet me in the chair across from me, and teach my heart how it can grieve. Her key is gone from beside the doorway. Her picture is turned face down. I tried to pray away the memory, but memories do not obey commands. So I stopped asking you to erase her, or make the years become untrue. I only ask you for the courage to bless what was and still move through. My brother called that afternoon and asked me out to eat. I almost told him I was busy, then looked at the empty seat. Meet me in the chair across from me, where the missing feels too real, where I keep expecting chair across from me and teach my heart how it can breathe. Not every love becomes forever, not every promise reaches spring, but nothing given with an honest heart is lost because it had an ending. Take the shame from this rejection, take the anger from my sleep. Let me leave without becoming someone bitter, hard and deep. And when another morning finds me, let me set one cup with peace. Let the chair become a chair again, instead of everything I lost. Meet me in the chair across from me, where the missing used to sit, where I thought my whole tomorrow had been taken when she left. Sit with me inside the ending until hope can softly breathe. Meet me in the chair across from me and teach my heart what it can keep. I can keep the love without the future. I can bless and still release. Tomorrow I may move the picture, tonight I leave it as it is. Healing does not mean forgetting, it means living after this.
I threw away the dead houseplant on the morning I came home. Its leaves had turned to paper after months of being alone. But beneath the dried out branches, near the bottom of the clay, there was one small line of green that had somehow found a way. I stood there by the trash can, holding what I thought was dead, and heard a quiet question: what if this is you instead? I am not finished yet. There is still life underneath. There are roots below the damage. There is breath beneath the grief. I may not bloom tomorrow. I may need more time and rest, but grace is still at work in me. I am not finished yet. I placed the plant beside the window, changed the soil and added rain. Every morning I inspected it, searching for the smallest change. For 9 days, nothing happened, and I nearly threw it out. Then one leaf began unfolding like an answer to my doubt. Healing had not moved in thunder, it had hidden out of sight, working quietly beneath me long before it reached the light. I am not I will open up the shade. I will trust the hidden process, even on the quiet days. Still growing, still living, still held inside his hand. Still growing, still living. Grace has another I'm not finished yet. There is new life underneath. There are roots below the damage. There is hope beneath the grief. I may not bloom tomorrow, but I no longer call myself dead. Grace is still at work in me. I am not finished yet. Oh, I am not finished yet. No, I am not finished yet. The plant now leans toward the window with 3 new leaves of green. And every time I stop to water it, I remember what grace sees.
The suitcase waited by the doorway with 2 shirts and all my shame. I had turned my phone to silent so nobody could say my name. There was a note upon the counter not explaining where I'd go. I only knew I could not stay there, being someone no one seemed to know. I reached my hand toward the doorknob when a knocking filled the room. 3 slow taps from my neighbor at 2:15. One knock before I left, one sound before the ending, one voice outside the doorway saying, I brought you something. I thought that I had disappeared before I ever took a step. Then mercy came without a warning. One knock before I left. He stood there holding coffee and a bag of day-old bread. He said, I do not know what's happening, but you have not looked well. I almost told him I was busy. I almost closed the door. Then he saw the packed up suitcase and placed the coffee on the floor. He did not ask me for a reason. He did not preach or raise his voice. He only said, whatever this is, you do not have to face it by yourself. One knock before Sometimes rescue has no spotlight. Sometimes rescue wears old shoes. Sometimes heaven sends a neighbor who has nothing wise to prove. He called my brother from the hallway while I sat beside the wall. The suitcase stayed there by the doorway, but I did not leave at all. You met me through an interruption at the edge of giving in. You did not solve my life that afternoon. You only helped me choose again. Stay one more hour. Stay one more hour. Stay one more day. Let somebody help. Let somebody help you. Carry the weight. Carry the weight. One knock before I left. One sound before the ending. One voice outside the doorway saying your life is still worth tending. I thought that I had disappeared, but you had seen my every step. Mercy came without a warning. Oh, one knock before I left. The suitcase stayed beside the doorway until my brother came. And every time I hear a knocking, I remember grace can sound that way. The coffee in my cup had turned cold. The morning came, but I still felt old. Sitting in that hospital parking lot, holding every fear that my heart had caught. The doctor's words kept circling my mind. I searched for peace, but none could I find. Both of my hands were gripping the wheel, too tired to pray, too numb to feel. I had no beautiful words to say, no strength to promise I would be okay. All I could whisper beneath my breath was, Lord, please stay with me through this. When my feet forgot the road, you carried me through. When my hands released their hold, you carried me through. I did not walk by my own strength. I could not see the journey's end, but every mile I could not move, you carried me through. I called my sister, but I could not speak. The silence answered for the weak. She stayed with me on the telephone while I cried like a child who had lost his home. The sun climbed over the concrete wall. I felt so small beneath it all, but somewhere underneath my fear, a quiet voice said, I am still here. When my feet forgot the road, you carried me through. When my hands released their hold, you carried me through. I did not walk by my own strength. I could not see the journey a broken string. I opened my Bible and closed it again. Too wounded to read, too tired for amen. But mercy never asked me to pretend. Grace never waited for the pain to end. You found me there without disguise, with swollen hands and sleepless eyes. You were in the chair beside me. You were in the hallway light. You were in the hands that held me when I could not face the night. You were in the meal left at my door, in the friend who stayed a little more. I thought that you had disappeared, but you were closer than my feet. When my feet forgot the road, you carried me through. Well, when my heart could bear no more, you carried me through. I did not walk by my own strength. Your mercy met me at the end. And every mile I could not move, you carried me through. Yes, every mile I could not move, you carried me through. I am still standing, not because I was strong. I am still breathing because you carried me home. The medicine bottles line the counter like little soldiers dressed in white. I checked each name and every number for the third time that night. Mama finally fell asleep. Her breathing softened in the room. I folded blankets in the hallway while the clock moved past 2. There were clothes inside the washer. There were messages I had not read. There was a list upon the table and 1,000 thoughts inside my head. Let the morning wait a little longer. Let me rest here in your care. I have been strong for everybody. Now I need to know you're there. Hold the house and hold my mother. Hold the things I cannot change. Let the morning wait a little longer while you carry what remains. I sat down upon the old couch where my father used to pray. The fabric bore the shape of years that time could never wash away. I remembered how he told me, child, the Lord does not grow tired.
could be the answer to every need and every fire. So I placed my hands together, though they trembled from the strain. I said, God, I love my family, but I cannot stop the rain. Let the morning wait a little longer. Let me rest here in your care. I have been strong for everybody. Now I need to know you're there. Hold the house and hold my mother. Hold the things I cannot change. Let the morning wait a little longer while you carry what remains. Give you every medication, every hour I cannot sleep, every choice I fear I'm making, every promise I must keep. Teach me that my love is human. Teach me I am not alone. Teach me rest is not surrender when I place them in your hands. Rest now, rest now, rest now. Heaven does not sleep. Rest now. He will always keep. Let the morning wait a little longer. There is mercy in this room. I do not have to solve tomorrow before the night has finished moving. Hold the house and hold my mother. Hold my heart inside your grace. Let the morning wait a little longer while I rest here in this place. The medicine bottles line the counter. The old clock carries on, but peace has settled on the couch before the coming dawn.
The blue light from the television moved like water on the wall. I had turned the volume down to nothing just to hear the silence fall. Every room inside the apartment felt much larger after dark. I kept checking old conversations like they might restart my heart. The city moved beyond the window. Someone laughed out on the street. But loneliness can fill a building even when the world will not sleep. You were there at 2 a.m. when I had no one left to call. You were there inside the quiet when the night became too tall. I did not feel a sudden answer. I did not hear the angels sing, but you stayed until my breathing slowed. You were there at 2 a.m. I walked barefoot to the kitchen, poured some water in a glass, saw my reflection in the window, and the life I thought had passed. I said, Lord, I know you love me, but I wish that love had hands.
phone lit with a message from a friend who somehow understood. It only said, "You crossed my mind and I wanted you to know." Such an ordinary sentence, but it reached where words rarely go. You were there at 2 a.m. when I had no one left to call. You were there inside the quiet when the night became too tall. I did not feel a sudden answer. I did not hear the angels sing, but you stayed until my breathing slowed. You were there at 2 a.m. Oh, maybe you are in the small things, in a message without warning, in a glass of water waiting, in the promise of a morning. Maybe presence is not thunder, maybe comfort speaks my name through a friend who sends a sentence at the hour I start to break. You were there at 2 a.m. when the walls felt close and cold. You were there inside the quiet, like a hand that I could hold. I did not need a perfect answer, I only needed not to sink, and you stayed until my breathing slowed. You were there at 2 a.m. The television screen went dark. The first bird sang outside. I had not solved my whole tomorrow, but I made it through the night. There is a pale line on my finger where the ring used to be, a little circle of untouched skin that still remembers everything. I noticed it beneath the bathroom light while getting ready for the day. For 1 second I reached to turn the stone, then remembered it was packed away. I had worn it through the arguments, through apologies and doubt. Now my hand felt strangely lighter, but my heart had not caught up. Meet me where the ring used to be, where a promise left its mark, where the skin has started healing, but the memories still feel sharp. Do not let this empty circle become the measure of my worth. Meet me where the ring used to be, and remind me who I was first. I heard our song inside a drugstore, between the soap and magazines. I left the basket in the aisle and walked outside before the second verse. Grief can hide in ordinary places, waiting quietly in line, then rise up from a simple melody and rearrange your whole inside. I sat inside my car and asked you why the faithful still can fail, why two people can keep trying and still reach the final. emotions, let the anger lose its voice. Let me learn that peace is sometimes living with another's choice. Still, beloved, still enough, still remember, still held. Oh, meet me where the ring used to be, where the past has left its mark, where the skin is slowly changing and the memory is less sharp. I will not let this empty circle become the measure of my worth. You met me where the ring used to be and reminded me who I was first. There is still a line upon my finger, but it fades a little every week. And the hand that once felt empty is learning how to open again.
Steel-toe boots beside the doorway, dust still clinging to my jeans. 12 long hours under factory lights, and another bill waiting for me. I could hear my children sleeping as I stood there in the hall, trying not to wake the house, trying not to let my courage fall. I had carried every question like a sack across my back. How much longer could I do this? How much strength did I still have? And I remembered what you told me when the road became too long. Bring me what you cannot carry. You were never meant to hold it all. Let me lay this weight down at the feet of mercy now. I have held it long enough. I have done all that I know how. Take the fear from my shoulders, take the worry from my hands. Let me lay this weight down where your quiet promise stands. I walked softly to the kitchen, found the note my daughter made, a crooked heart in purple crayon, and the words, "Daddy, I prayed." Something broke inside my chest then, not the kind that brings you harm. It was the wall I built around me, trying to keep the whole world calm. I knelt beside the wooden table with my work shirt still buttoned tight, and spoke to you without pretending for the first time in many nights. Let me lay this weight down at the feet of mercy now. I have held it long enough. I have done all that I know how. Take the fear from my shoulders, take the worry from my hands. Let me lay this weight down where your quiet promise stands. I cannot fix tomorrow, I cannot buy another day, I cannot make the answers come by wearing my own heart away. But I can trust the one who sees me when the world has gone to bed. I can leave these heavy questions with the one who knows what lies ahead. So I lay this weight down at the feet of mercy now. I do not need to understand every road you will allow. Take the fear from my shoulders, take the worry from my hands. I will lay this weight down where your quiet promise stands. I will lay this weight down. I will breathe and trust again. The work will still be waiting when tomorrow comes around. But tonight, beneath your mercy, I can lay this weight down.